My name is Martin McRae and I'm head of the art department at Framestore. The great thing about running the art department is that it's a team of artists together in a room. Every day we sit together, we go through what we're trying to do that day, what we're trying to design, what kind of problems we're trying to solve, and everyone bounces off each other. We try and keep it as creatively open as possible.
My name is Jonathan Opkenhoffen. I'm an art director at Framestore, and I'm working full-time in the art department. When I was a teenager, this is many people's story, but they watched Jurassic Park. Well, not when I was a teenager, when I was younger than a teenager, I think I was 10. Watched Jurassic Park, I thought, how the hell did they do that? I want to be part of that. And I think that was the initial drive into getting into the film industry. And then, when I was studying, I was interested in 2D animation, I was interested in some 3D, and I was also interested in design and illustration.
My name is Ben Kovar and I'm a concept artist.
I'm Sam Ryan and I'm a concept artist too. As a concept artist, you have to wear many hats, so it's such a broad spectrum of work you have to do. So right at the beginning of a project, when things are still quite liquid and not decided on, you get given these sort of really creative tasks to come up with characters. And sometimes maybe later down, after the script has been nailed down and they're happy with it, depending on where about that brief is in the production, we'll use a different approach. For instance, at the beginning, pencil and paper is just the king. You can do as many as you want. Or later on, if you're working on really fine detailed things where you're kind of wanting to show VFX what we want to make, you want to give them an image that they go, I can make that. I can see what that is, what the materials are made of. That you may use a different approach. When I'm drawing, I always can get to the shape I want way quicker with a Cintiq. It's just there. And it's really just down to your own muscle memory then. That's how good they are. It's really nice to have that.
As a team, we collectively come up with ideas of what's happening in the story, what characters look like, what the environments look like. So as a concept design team, we've got pretty much free rein to do anything we want at the start. It's probably the most exciting part, for me personally, of the filmmaking process.
I've been using a Cintiq for years now. Back when it was the 21UX, this was a swivel one, and I'm glad it swivels again because I've had one in between, and then now I've got the 24 HD. It's my portal into the machine, so it's my main display. It's my interface to Photoshop. It's sculpting everything. It just keeps it a lot more tactile. It's responsive, and the display is really good as well. Especially with the high resolution, you can work zoomed out. Because back in the day, if you work zoomed out on a small screen, you're looking at fuzzy pixels. But at least nowadays, you can have an overview of the whole image, still get everything in there, but know that it's all that detail is still there. And then I like to have as many monitors as I can fit into the computer around it.
And over the years, they've got more refined, and their touch sensitivity has got better, and the resolutions have got better. And it becomes more and more like drawing on paper. And with the introduction of the Cintiqs and all the new Cintiqs that they have now, it's literally even blurred the barrier even more. What you can do now is you see an artist who was working on a Wacom tablet, and then you see them working on a Cintiq, and their creative flow just expands dramatically. That's the key thing for working in something like an art department. You want the technology to be there to support you.
And when you have large high-res screens, it just feels more natural. You don't see the pixels and stuff like that.
That was the key thing for me, is not seeing the pixels. Because I've used the old ones and the new ones, and the difference is, isn't it? It's when it's like, I can't tell. There's no pixel textures, so it's really nice. It breaks that kind of wall between you and the piece.
For us on Blade Runner, it was really important to have fast turnaround of ideas and sketches. When the chance came up, and when we heard that Denis Villeneuve was going to make this new film, we were desperately wanting to work on it. So myself and a few of the guys in the art department, we did some concepts based on what we knew about the story, sent it to the director, sent it to the production company, and we're hoping that they would let us work on the film. And we did. In the end, we ended up in the company working on quite a large chunk of the project. And I think just using the Wacom tablets and Cintiqs just basically helped that process go so much more smoothly. Using Wacom in an art department it's kind of vital. The great thing about working in Framestore is it's a large company, but it doesn't feel like a large company. It's a very creative place to live and work. Just to give you a history, in the past we used to be in about 5 or 6 buildings because the company grew so fast that everyone couldn't be under one roof. Now here in this new building, everyone is here together. So you get a chance to see people you normally wouldn't. You get good ideas of what you're working on, talking to someone in the lift. It's a very fun, totally non-corporate sort of feeling you get here.